Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, Pisces. This is for the first part of April, and for whenever you come into this reading, it also applies as well. The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm going to warm them up as I go along here. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages that are coming forward for Pisces and Pisces rising. And if Pisces is not your rising sign, then I suggest, if you do know your rising sign, to check out the other video to get a little bit more detail on the first part of April. Or again, whenever you come into this reading. This is a general reading, so put the pieces where they go. Take what you need, leave the rest. Some of them messages may be very specific to you. So may you be doing well, Pisces. Let's see what we have. This is the secret language of light. And I'm going to draw one card. It's going to be as like an overseer card. Inner voice, number 28. So 28 is an auspicious, it's a good number for you for this first part of April. Any of the combinations of it too. 2, 8, 10, and then 10 reduces to 1. So 1, 2, 8, 10, and 28 are good numbers for you. And I'm going to read the description of this. And we're going to get a little bit more detail because they really do a good job at giving a description on this. So please stand by. Let's see. Oh. Inner voice. Tune into your inner compass. So breathe this light frequency in. This is a beautiful image here. Persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Anytime we feel like we have gone off track, we have traveled different road to our soul. And everything becomes a signpost to us, to reach our center where we can tune in to our wise transmissions. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you toward your destination. Neither will scold you or become impatient if you take the wrong route. They will just adjust, find an alternate route, and give you new directions. You can't get it wrong. Listen to recurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel and drive forward with the ones that make your face and heart smile. So you can't get it wrong. Listen to recurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel and drive forward with the ones that make your face and heart smile. Yeah, so listening to your inner voice. Yeah, it's like basically following your inner compass is this card here. Listening to that inner GPS that we all have. So this is the Overseer card for you, Pisces. Let's draw from the Lightsayer Tarot. We're going to draw a few cards and get some clarifier cards and see what we're looking at for you. Bottom here we have the 5 of Wands. Okay. All right. So we have the 8 of Wands, the Sun, 2 of Wands, the Temperance, and we have the 5 of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is just pure, fast energy movement. There could be a message coming into for you, so pay attention to it, especially with this inner voice card showing up. Remember that. Listen to the inner messages that's bringing you to back on track if you need to feel that you fell off track. We just went through an intense month of March, and that was your month, Pisces, as we moved into Aries here now. Big changes happened, and I'm sure you were feeling it. So what is this Eight of Wands, Spirit, for Pisces? The Seven of Wands. Very interesting. And as you do listen to this inner voice, that compass, something is being brought back onto center, back on track again. Look at how these wands are here, and then look at the wands here. So 8 to the 7 of wands. 7 of wands is all about boundaries. As you can see, it's a beautiful image depicting what the 7 of wands means, is that you see these wands right here are kind of like poking at her, but she's minding her business. She's up on her pillow, she's in balanced lotus position, she's meditating, she's in her bubble. It all has to do with boundaries and protecting herself. Her solar plexus chakra is lit up. So regardless of what's going on around you, it's about being inside your own space. And see how she's facing these Eight of Wands? And like we said, the Eight of Wands. And I feel intuitively with this inner voice card is saying that you're going to be receiving messages. So regardless of the noise happening around you or those trying to get in and pop your bubble, get you off that pedestal that you're on, you've done a lot of work, Pisces. You are already psychically tuned in, but we can get thrown off sometimes. So that's what Spirit wants you to know. Listen to those messages, regardless of what's happening around you. Because the Sun card is here. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's all about sunshine, happiness, being in touch with your inner child, free-flowing, joy, receiving, being in the sunshine, grounded, being grounded. That's a big thing. Let's see what's happening here. What's the Sun card, Spirit? Magician, of course. The Sun card with the Magician card. Look at that. You are manifesting, Pisces. Again, you're not going to allow others to come into your space. You're listening to your inner voice and you're back on center again. And that's really, you are a magical manifester, especially at this time. It's just happening. I think the last reading we did was like, this is not even the beginning. You know, it's a big change for the Piscean clan. So those two cards together are just absolutely stunning. Two of Wands is making a decision. Should I stay? Should I go? This image again, like Sarah Tarot, I love it. Always depicts the card so beautiful. And you can see it clearly. This person's inside this apartment or her home. The wand that she's been kept inside, she's got the wand where she wants to go, and she's looking out the window. The globe is here with the picture of her bus and her surfboard. You know, should I stay? Should I go? Making the decision to go. So let's get a clarifier card for this. Where are you going? What are you deciding to do? What's this Two of Wands, Spirit? Yeah, deciding. Now it's like decision. I've had many choices. Remember, you're blocking out that, you're being focused, basically. You're listening to your inner voice. Those intuitive messages are coming in quickly. It's bringing you to this beautiful, glorious moment where you're just manifesting. And now it's bringing you up to choices. Now, when I see the Seven of Cups, it's much about like, this person's just like kind of indecisive. Which one do I choose? Where do I go? Where do you want to go? It's also remaining true to your dreams. Stay true to them. And if you're indecisive, then you're not listening. But I feel like it is. You are. I feel like the messages are going to come clearly through because you're going to find the balance. And we have the Temperance card. The angel comes in here. Archangel Michael comes in. And Temperance is all about finding the balance. The moon and the sun, balance of masculine and feminine energies. The endless supply from source is also the Temperance card. Sagittarius energies. Taking the middle path, not doing extremes. As we move out of the Mercury retrograde, Venus is also going direct as well. It's going to be a very good first part of April for you. What is this Temperance card, Spirit? The Chariot. It's bringing you to your path, to your glory. That's really what the Temperance is. It's like, as you walk the middle path, listen to the messages. You'll know what choice to make. You'll know which direction to go. You're manifesting. There's so much potential in this reading. It's like reeking. It's like emanating so much potential for you that is just unbelievable. Believe it. The Chariot comes in. It's a fast-moving energy. It's Cancerian energy. See how the balance here? The black and the white horse. It's quick, and it brings you to victory. That's what the Chariot always does. You're getting a lot of assistance. So it's just paying attention to those inner voices, those messages that are coming through, ignoring those around you, ignoring any of the stuff, the self-doubt and all that is the Five of Wands. That's that competitive. It could be with your thoughts. It could be with others. Ignoring that, staying in the sun, manifesting, staying in your magical way of being right now because you get so much assistance. You know, making a choice, sometimes not making a choice and staying still. Like if you feel indecisive, that's not a time to take action. That's not a time to make a movement. You know, you wait enough if you get that inspired action, that hunch to make the choice. But you're staying true to your dreams. You're staying still, very much there. And then the Temperance is going to balance you. Again, assistance from the Archangel Michael here and just in general from Spirit is helping you out with that. Not doing extremes. And as you do, it's just quickly, this quick energy here with the Eight of Wands, quickly taking you to victory. It's just the big messages. Stay in connection with that inner guidance. Because you're really good at doing that anyway. But there are some distractions, you know, so this is important. These two first cards that showed up, besides the Overseer card, that's the distraction, is just stay true to your centered space here. Stay centered. No matter of the distractions. I'm going to draw an ancestral guardian card here. We all have an entourage, spirit guides, protectors, co-creating with us, angels, again, spirit guides. But this one's going to be for the Piscean collective. So let's see what we have here for the first part of April. Water guardian, look at that. How perfect for you, Pisces. Connect with your emotions. So that is reiterating. That is just giving a confirmation of the Overseer card, the inner voice. Because you're extremely emotional. That's you, Pisces. That's you. You're the water angel, water guardian, right? So this guardian that's co-creating with you for the first part of April is telling you, connect with your emotions. Again, ward off those. Just stay in your center. Stay up there. Stay high where you've been. Stay high. Stay connected. Stay aligned. You're manifesting. You'll know which way you'll know which choice to make, which is if it's not a choice, if you don't want to make a choice, that's still a choice. Because you're getting a lot of assistance here with this Temperance card, angels. And it's quickly moving you. Just, yeah, stay and connect with your emotions and there won't be this Five of Wands moment, if you will, right? Okay. So I'm going to draw a few more oracles here and then finish up the reading. All your readings lately have just been absolutely divine. Beautiful. It's Piscean time. I can't say it enough. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentments block the flow of love. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And you know, when we do bring humor into things, it does. It makes things so much light. It's so much better. It frees up space. One of the most wisest thing I've heard, and I've heard a lot, is that there's nothing serious ever going on at any given moment. It can seem that way depending on your perspective and what's happening, but really, ultimately, you know, we are love. We come from love. We are love. We're just like return to love. We can bring it, be, and do it here, even in this, you know, environment of being in this third dimensional space. We can be, you know, in a fifth dimensional and on consciousness, and if we choose to be and bring that into each moment. Of course, we can't stay there. We're not meant to stay there. We're here having a human experience, which is duality. But we can love to our best of our ability, letting go of any of those lower emotions, you know, resentments, guilt, you know, doubt, anything that brings you down to a lower frequency. And that what brings you up is laughing at things. Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of comedians, dry bar comedy. I've been watching that on YouTube. Some of that stuff is really good. So yeah, just anything that gets you up. And I love how the picture of the Buddha is in here, right? Be a light unto yourself. Lighten up, lighten the load. Stay high. Remember that Seven of Wands, stay high, regardless of who's ever around you. You know, we're sensitive. Pisces, and I'm a Pisces, that we're sensitive. We're sensitive, and it's easy to be brought down to those around us, but it takes focus, you know, and the big thing is your emotions or your you know, guidance system. So the more you know, if you're not feeling well, then choose a better thought. Get off the subject, you know, all that. We talk about it quite a bit on this channel. But to remain high, remain in the higher emotions of, you know, content, satisfied, happy, joyous, the best to our ability. And that wards off, that's exactly what that image is. It wards off those who try to get at us, to poke at us, get us off our pedestal. You know, the haters will hate. Well, that's what they do. It's none of our business. It's none of anybody's business. And the Sun and Magician, just, yeah, that's the energies. The Sun and the Magician are the big cards for you for the first part of April. And you're getting a lot of assistance. And just keep listening to the inner voice. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. Thank you, Pisces, for subscribing, sharing, liking, all that. I do appreciate you, and many blessings on your journey.